Hello and a very warm welcome on a very cold day to today's exclusive property tour. Now we're not going to let the cold air and the grey skies dampen our spirits because oh my, have we got a treat in store for you today. Now you join me from the beautiful semi-rural village of Huddleston, a place that over the 19th and 20th centuries was known for its industry, in particular weaving and coal mining. But thankfully today we don't need to mine too deep to find a myriad of reasons why you might want to consider calling this postcard-worthy village home. Now this place really is a pleasure to explore. It's gorgeous. Everywhere you look, there are fantastic views. We're surrounded by rolling hills and agricultural land, and we've got beautiful architecture to match. Now, as well as that, we've got all the amenities that a modern day family could ever want or wish for. We've got a convenience store complete with deli and a wonderful village pub in the form of the Rankin Arms. Now, for me, the Rankin Arms really is the perfect backdrop for those special occasions with family, for celebrating or quite simply signing off the week with a Sunday roast. There are much loved dog walks all around, so if you've got a four-legged friend to keep active, what better spot to enjoy your favourite tipple in front of a flame than the local village pub. Now, whilst there are many reasons why you might not want to leave this village once you're fortunate enough to call it home, for those of you that do need to venture further afield, you've got ease of access to the Pennines, as well as local Darwin, Blackburn and Manchester, offering you a great village lifestyle with all the practical benefits that you might need. We're here today to visit the award-winning Kingswood homes, specifically their Spinners Brook development, an exclusive development of just 79 properties that are all as beautiful and as unique and as wonderful as the landscape in which it sits. Now, if that's what your appetite, come with me as we take a closer look at today's homes. And of course, welcome to another exclusive property tour. So, after a short walk and a cup of coffee, here we are at Spinners Brook, where Kingswood Homes are very proud to offer to the market 13 different property styles, ranging from one-bedroom apartments all the way through to larger 5-bedroom detached houses. Now, all of the properties on this development are taken from Kingswood Homes' Farmstead range, which aims to draw on the area's social and industrial history. In fact, the very site that we find today's development is on the site of an old Lancashire mill, again very in keeping with the history of this quaint village. Now, the homes here have all got a fantastic aesthetic, and whilst we'd love to tour you around each individual property, we're going to take a look at two styles in particular, the Farmhouse 5 and the Haybarn 4. So with that said, come with me as we take a closer look at our first property. Welcome to the Haybarn. It has to be said that the Haybarn 4 really is a charming home, and hopefully you could see the aesthetics outside for yourself, that the farmhouse quality that this property carries really is a nod and a testimony to the broader range of homes developed by Kingswood. And as soon as you walk in through the front entrance of the property, those high standards very much continue. Now, altogether, this property comes in at just a shade under 1,300 square feet, and as we walk into the home, you're greeted by a nice wide entrance hallway, which really does set the tone. Beside the entrance hallway, you've got your front-facing reception room, currently being staged as a lounge, a perfect spot to kick back with the family and enjoy a movie at the end of a long day. But it has to be said that when you walk in through the door, it's the bifold doors to the back of the family space that really draw you in and implore you to want to explore further. And of course, that's exactly where you join me from at the moment. Now, it's fair to say that Kingswood Homes really are a developer that value the small details, and we see that right here in the kitchen. For example, all the appliances really are top of range. We've got an AEG integral oven, grill, microwave and a gas hob. We've also got the added benefit of an integral wine cooler and an integral fridge freezer. This is the perfect spot to combine modern day practicality and function with the added benefit of having a great space to entertain friends, family, maybe even your new neighbours. Just to the far wall, we've got the benefit of understair storage. Also on the ground floor, there's a utility space with a built-in WC. And upstairs, we've got no fewer than 4 bedrooms. Now, the master bedroom is a good size, and it's got the added benefit of a private ensuite facility with a walk-in shower. The remaining 3 bedrooms are served by the family bathroom suite, which sits central on the first floor landing. But whilst there's a lot to love internally at this home, what really takes my breath away has to be the views to the back. Come with me. Now, as impressive as these properties are, and let's be honest, they are impressive properties. For me, when you're buying a home, you're acquiring more than just the bricks and the mortar. You're essentially buying a new lifestyle. And one of the really special and unique things about the Spinners Brook development isn't just the properties themselves, it's also the lifestyle that it stands to offer to the new residents. And the positioning of this development really is something to behold. So here we are at the moment in the garden of the Haybarn 4 property, and what a fantastic space this is. It's been beautifully landscaped, and the multiple tiers make this garden a pleasure to spend time in. But beyond that, if you look over my shoulder into the distance, we've got these incredible views, a fantastic outlook with a large body of water, the rolling hills into the distance, and the nature which is quite literally thriving on your doorstep. You can just imagine coming out here at night with a can of pop or something stronger, or starting your day in the morning with a strong espresso overlooking this fantastic outlook. And for me, that's a lifestyle that really is something quite special. Now, from one spectacular home to another, here we are as promised outside our second property on today's tour, the Farmhouse 5. Now, this 5-bedroom detached home comes in at just a shade under 1,800 square feet, an impressive property that for my money would be a great fit for any family looking for contemporary living. The standard in here is absolutely sublime. The finish is second to none, as we've come to expect by this point from Kingswood Homes. But don't just take my word for it. Come with me as we take a closer look at the Farmhouse. Now, as the old saying goes, the kitchen is the heart of every home, and if that is the case, it's not too difficult to imagine how this space could become a real hub of activity, especially if you're buying a property with a family in tow. Now, this really is an incredible space, and whether you're a baker, a chef, or whether you're quite simply the food taster, what better spot to kick back and enjoy good times with the people most important to you in your life over great food than right here in this gorgeous high specification kitchen. Now, this kitchen is not only great to look at, it's also got some practical benefits. This chef's island just in front of me is of course a fantastic focal point and breaks the space up beautifully, but more than that, it offers ample built-in storage, and it's also got an overhang which is perfect for a quick coffee on the go, or of course a spot of informal dining. Just behind me we've got ample built-in storage, and as well as that, the appliances here are all very much top of spec, again as we've come to expect from Kingswood Homes. The double integral oven and grill and the integral microwave, the integral dishwasher and the induction hob are all AEG. And facing out in front of the chef's island, we've got these bifolding doors that do a real good job of connecting the inside with the outside of this property. The garden is beautiful, it's been landscaped brilliantly, and it's multifunctional. You can just imagine taking the party outside when the weather allows. And another access point takes you into a final reception room downstairs, currently being staged as the family lounge. A walkthrough takes you into what could be an integral garage, but in this property in particular, we've got it staged as another reception room. Potentially, this could be a garage for your household, maybe it could be an office or a playroom. The choice really is up to you, but one thing's for sure, the specification of this property is second to none. Now, as previously discussed, the Farmhouse 5 property is typically sold as a 5-bedroom home, and with almost 1,800 square feet of accommodation on offer, it's easy to see why the space available lends itself well to that footprint. But thanks to Kingswood Homes' innovative Shape Your Home scheme, this plot in particular has been adapted to create a 4-bedroom property served by private ensuite facilities. Now, upstairs, that feel in the space really does translate perfectly. It's got a large hallway, and you feel as though every single inch of square footage has been put to good and practical use. Now, whilst you're becoming ever familiar with the Farmhouse 5, I think I have got some more exploring to do. So what did you think? Now, at the start of today's video, I did say that we had something special in store for you, and now that you've taken a closer look at today's properties, as well as this gorgeous village, and of course the pub, the Rankin Arms that we touched on earlier today, hopefully you'll agree that the properties and location on offer really are something quite special. Now, you join me now from the Rankin Arms, and the good news is that if you like the idea of that village lifestyle, then this superb country pub is quite literally walking distance from the properties that we've been to see on today's tour. And now I've been here for myself for a period of time, it's easy to see why this spot is so well loved with local villagers and those who visit alike. Now, all that's left for me to say is that if you like what you've seen on today's tour, and if you've got any questions or you'd like to take a closer look for yourself at this superb location and of course the Spinners Brook development, please do give our team a call on the details that follow, and of course we'd be more than happy to help. For now, my name's Ben, thank you for watching.